Seema ji, can we have the link so that we, our family members also we can share this if it
Oh,
is right
yes, sure.
in the group?
Yes. So, uh, yes, Ghanshyamji, so we are live on YouTube.
Maybe in the
I,
group we
Seema ji, can
can
we have the
have
link
the
so
link.
that our family members also we can share this if it
oh,
is
yes,
right
sure.
in the group?
Yes. So, yes, Ghanshyamji, so we are live on YouTube.
Maybe in the group we can have the
Okay,
link so
just
that
give
our
me.
family members also we can share this.
Okay, so I think there is some. Actually, it is getting repeated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we will share this later in group. It will be there.
Yeah, you can just stop the YouTube one because it could be, repeating the same and will
Yeah,
flow.
I have just muted the audio of YouTube.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, so please, Ghanshyamji, share your journey.
I guess you're gone now. Am I audible? Yeah, you're not there. Please unmute yourself, Seema ji. Yeah.
So, Ghanshyamji, so please share your journey, entire story of how you're applying this Satvic lifestyle uh, and inculcating all the Satvic values, and what are the problems that you're facing, what are the challenges you're facing currently, and give me a snapshot of entire your day, and what is the diet, what time you wake up, and how is your entire day looks like.
Okay, so I was diagnosed with tuberculosis in 2000, I would say 17, and it was a very I was following everything right from the according to Ayurveda, like having aloe vera avla juice and consuming good meals throughout the day. I was working in IT, so my diet was good, pretty good. I was working in a TCS. So healthy food, but the one thing was worse, that is the night shift. I was working in a night shift, and there I got the troubles, and then I diagnosed with the tuberculosis.
Okay.
It was a long treatment, and after that, I was come to the point where the medicine wasn't working, so I decided to go with natural food. The food can heal, okay, but somewhere it was half truth. I failed that time when once I had all the diet. It was DIP diet you see in the market, then millet
Yeah.
diet, then keto diet, then Satvic diet. I was very it was very
Confused with too much of
confused, yeah, with too
information
much of diet.
available.
Then I started exploring this Satvic diet. So it was very all the results was there front of me for different people, and I was also inspired with it. I started with my water enema. That's the first thing I bought when I saw them. I starting having the enemas for 21 days and starting feeling light. That's one of the symptom I got. I'm feeling very light. So my appetite was become better than what was there before. Then I following all the diet regime, like sometimes this raw, uncooked or semi-cooked food. You know what? I felt that time being a light is good, but once you become very lightest, then there is a problem. So I was feeling that way, where my sleep is also not getting proper. I used to wake up at night, the sleep got reduced to 4 hours, and I was feeling light, but no body weight in me. And that's where somewhere I was feeling sinus problem, and this and that problem is started. Means negative aspect was started. I
Hmm.
got few days a positive one, then negative aspect started.
Okay,
And
so
yeah, I
could
was
you tell like what was your weight and how changing your diet to
55,
sattvic
it
diet
was
reduced your
10
weight
kg.
drastically?
10 kgs weight I lose in just a matter of 21 or 30 days, I would say.
So how much was your weight earlier?
It was 55. Before that, 60 it was before TB. Then after TB, it was 55. But after enema, it become to, the 45. So my skull, like still, I'm not able to gain the weight from that point, from there to here now. Because my appetite also, got something which I can only able to digest the light food. Again, I
Okay.
couldn't jump back to the normal Indian diet. That become a problem. Then Ayurveda also have done for 3 months, and sort of problems I started getting. Until still now, till today, uh, this call is going on with you. This since the belief was the same. The belief is the same. It haven't changed. Means, yeah, the sattvic diet is good, and I should eat light food and some smoothie or some, this dry fruits. But how come somebody afford that much as well, right? And the availability and of the coconut water and this shake, that shake. So much confusion is there. And when I talk to you now, you said you need a physical mentor where the one way is
You
not,
need an offline mentor.
yeah,
See,
offline
one
mentor.
diet plan will not work for everyone.
Right.
We need someone offline who can actually see you and examine you physically. Some Ayurvedic specialists are expert in checking your nadis and what is your current weight, and accordingly they will suggest a proper diet plan, exercise regime, and maybe a few Ayurveda medicines too for short term. Okay, so every individual is different, every body is different. So one diet plan may not suit everyone. Okay, so like you had asked in previous
Yeah.
session that how I'm in my previous YouTube videos, I was looking
Yeah.
very lean, and later on, my face was glowing and I gained some weight. Right.
Yeah.
So how that was possible? I included a little bit of dairy. Okay, and especially A2. So if you want to start with, you can start with including A2 ghee. Okay,
Okay.
A2 is like it is the cow are nurtured properly, they are properly taken care of. And even in Ayurveda, when the it is suggested that milk in its purest form, and when it is first fed to the calf, it is very beneficial to your body. And
So, yeah.
today in market, the milk which is available, it is highly adulterated and it is very difficult to digest. So if your weight is very low, and I would suggest that you get an offline mentor and modify your diet accordingly. Okay, and I think you had also asked me about exercise. Okay, how do you maintain this exercise of you know what? So you share what is your lifestyle like currently? Are you able to be active throughout the day?
Yeah, so I start my day at, as I said, 5:30, and once I wake up, I have my loo first thing that I do in the morning. Then the brush, thumb scraping, and then oil pulling sometimes, and then having a hands-on yoga for an hour with pranayama and the meditation at last. And I skip breakfast if I don't feel hungry. I didn't directly jump to my lunch, and I eat a normal chapati, roti, sabji, whatever in traditional Indian diet is. And the evening time, I just jump to this my dinner. Either I take one grain at a time, and at 9:30 I go to the bed and I sleep by 10 or 10:30, and this is how my cycle goes on a regular basis. And from there, I reduce the body weight. Maybe as you said, I should include 3 meals a day, and that's where can able to maintain my body weight. But yeah, that's one of the mistake I found. And yeah, that's
Maybe
it.
because you are into an IT field and you lost little bit activity levels. So you
Mhm.
said that your lifestyle is little sedentary.
Yeah.
So how this sedentary lifestyle uh, uh, you because of sedentary lifestyle you started to feel very less energetic
Mhm.
and more of lethargy into your body. So how does so this continues being sedentary, and people usually think that 1 hour exercise in the morning is enough for the day. But I would suggest that you exercise throughout the day. Even research shows that when you are active throughout the day, like you can set an alarm of every after every 1 hour. Okay, after every 1 hour, you can set an alarm where it tells you that you can start your activity. Like just for 2 minutes, you can go around, move your body, spend some time in the sunshine, and that will just boost the oxygen levels in your body, and you can also feel more energetic, especially when if you are able to spend time in sunshine. That nothing is more powerful than that. So when you're working in office or IT, then I would suggest that you can move out. Uh, you can move out and spend some time in nature, at least for few minutes. So, and if you're working from home, so Ghanshyamji, are you working from home?
Yeah, I'm working from home. As I said,
Okay.
I have side business as well and also work as a IT professional.
So working from home is a very big opportunity where you can, focus, prioritize more on your health. People today chase money, they chase their career, but they keep their health on backtrack. Okay. And so your highest priority, see, there are actually four areas in your life. So HRCM, one of my mentors says that HRCM, which is health, relationships, money, and career. So in all these four areas, you will have to set priorities. Okay. So you can create a to-do list in all these four areas and set the highest priority for one of the things. Set highest priority for one particular task. Like for example, for health. Okay, what would be your to-do list in the category of health? It will be your exercise, right? And for you, especially Ghanshyamji, it would be like throughout the day, consistent exercise.
Hmm.
Yeah. So stretching, it could be stretching, it could be just climbing the stairs in your building, or it could be just doing simple pranayam. Even that would be very beneficial. Okay. So, what do you think? So what would be your strategy now to gain back your weight, the weight that you are
Yeah.
lost?
So the first thing that I've shared, I got inspired with you, like few years back, with a video posted in a Satvic moment, like seeing you waking up, like you had those problem, you were very lean that point of time, and you followed Satvic diet, and I
Yeah.
started replicating you, I would say, means starting following you the way you eat and all. But for few days, I feel good, and after that, I felt again reduction in body weight more than it's before. So then you shared me a journey that where the same diet is not applicable for everyone, and you also change the diet afterwards, right? And that I
Yes.
wanted to know afterwards, like why you stop having this sattvic diet, and why did you change your diet? Yeah.
Yes. So yes. So and one more point that we had shared is like having a diet in rotations. We should not follow the same diet for long period of time. Yes, sattvic diet is beneficial, but once your symptoms have reduced, add more varieties to your diet. Okay, more in even milk you can have on rotation basis. Millets, if there is millet diet, then people continue eating millets, okay, thinking it is gluten free. Then our body will become resistant to gluten. Okay, so
Mm.
having wheat every 15 days, having millet every 15 days, having oats every 15 days, having rice. White rice also is okay. White rice
That
people eat
that is
every
also
day.
not suggested, right? In Satvik also that was not suggested to have white.
Yeah. Yes, then our body will forget. So we are social. We are social animals, right? So we have to spend time in society. And whenever we go out for puja or we have a prasad, we go in for any wedding ceremony, there they give white rice. So if we'll always keep on saying no, then we will miss on the opportunity to socialize, which will impact health. And we will have this guilt feeling, okay, I'm eating something wrong. No, it is nothing like that. Even white rice you can have, but have uh, like people in south eat every day. Actually, I also gained weight with white rice. It was very difficult to gain brown rice, so every day I was eating white rice. Okay, yeah. uh, so there are many changes that I did to gain weight. Then once you gained weight, then you can slowly bring back brown rice, bring back red rice, wild rice. Because
Okay.
my ayurvedic, my situation was very critical. Like because of underweight, I faced hormonal problems. Period started to get delayed. So lot of challenges I faced. So whatever challenge that God gives us, it is like there is some good hidden in that challenges also. Maybe I had to face all these challenges so that I can share what exactly we need to do. Okay, so never get depressed or sad whenever you face any suffering. Lord says that there is progress hidden even in your suffering. दुख में भी कल्याण छुपा हुआ है, तो उस कल्याण को ढूंढना. You have to find progress even in your any worst situation of your life. And all the situation, even the bad situation, it is temporary. It was coming to teach you a lesson. And once you learn the lesson, what you need to learn, the situation or the problems or the suffering will slowly fade away. Okay, so yes, all this challenges made me stronger and made me to understand more about health. So once you follow this rotation diet, and one more thing in rotation diet would be like you have to eat seasonal fruit. Okay, seasonal vegetables. And this sarso ka saag, you find it only in winters. Why we don't find throughout the year? Okay, because our body at that time, our prakriti changes, and we have to eat only certain variety of food. But today, because of this all the fertilizers and all the techniques in agriculture, some vegetables and fruits can be grown throughout the year. But we'll have to do our own research to find which is the seasonal and which is available in abundant. So the shortcut is you can find you can find the fruits and vegetables which are available in abundant, and that will be the seasonal ones. So you would like to share something, Ghanshyam ji?
Maybe after this call we
Seema, I
can
have a question.
talk to
Can
you.
we interrupt?
So if you want to share, actually after this I wanted to bring Tina ji.
Okay, sure. You can
Yeah.
just Tina ji. That's all from my side.
Okay, thank you so much, Ghanshyam ji, for your experience. So Tina ji, you can share.
Sorry, Seema, I just wanted to ask first that should we share our experience, our whole journey, or do you want us to ask you questions or ask this group questions?
So yes, you can share your journey and you can ask your questions as well.
Okay, so my journey has been that I started getting symptoms last year, November or December, and my pain really increased a lot. So I got diagnosed with rheumatoid in April 2023. So I live in the US, and the area I live in, it gets very less sunshine. It's really north, and there is a lot of rain and cloudiness over there. And I also work in the IT field, so I'm mostly sitting on my desk. So when I got diagnosed, I had a lot of pain, and the doctors over there were trying to figure out what medicine they should give me. So they took like about a month to figure that out. And meanwhile, they were giving me ibuprofen, which is not good, which is not recommended to give that much of ibuprofen. And so they started with a medicine called as Enbrel, which is a biologic agent, biologic medicine.
Okay.
It is an immunosuppressant. It suppresses the immune system.
Yes,
So
right.
they told me that I could be at risk for infections. And then in June, till June or July, it was okay. But in September, my pain started coming back, even with that medicine, Embrel. And that medicine, so I went to the doctor, and in September, the season changes in the US. So it is fall, which means it gets a little colder. So I don't know if that
Yeah.
was the trigger point, but like the pain came back, and I couldn't do anything. Like my functionality just reduced. So they gave me sulfasalazine, which is another medicine. It is has sulfur. After about 3 weeks, I developed fever, and the fever was not going away. And then I developed like rashes, so which means that I had an allergic reaction from sulfasalazine. Some people have allergy from sulfur, but it's rare. So they said that for me to stop that medicine. And then meanwhile, they gave me like steroids to come out of that allergic reaction. And um, then meanwhile, what I did was like, after that, like I'll tell you now, this was the whole medical journey, but the diet journey, like in April when I was diagnosed, I started searching online a lot about it, and that's when I came across your information also. And Satvic movement, I used to follow them very little earlier. Like, I used to hear them from a information perspective, and little bit I used to follow, but not as diligently that I do like now. So I started doing, like, initially I was really scared of doing enema. This was a foreign concept to me, and I was really traumatized and stressed out about it, but I gathered the guts to try it out, and I did that off and on. And with my routine, it's like I have to start working at 8 a.m. And it goes on till 5 p.m. without much breaks. And we are like working from home, but the work is higher than it used to be. And plus, you have to log in at 8 a.m. So in the morning, I try to do my best. Like now, what I do is I try to do the 16-hour, 14-hour, at least, whatever I can do, the number of hours intermittent fasting. And then in the morning, I try to have like the first thing as like either coconut water or ashgard juice. It's tough to find over there, but there are a few Indian stores where we sometimes find it.
But the climate
And
is
then,
cold, right, over there?
yeah.
So I think the ashcot juice will may aggravate pain because that is
Oh,
also cool in nature. So
oh,
same
okay.
applies to you as well. You'll have to find someone offline who can
Oh,
suggest the local available fruits, vegetables, and which is suitable to your prakriti. So do you have any like Ayurvedic clinics there in US?
there is one doctor that I found, but I haven't asked him like this. I did not know that like everyone has their own prakriti and everything. But I have visited him twice, and he had given me Boswellia plus and some supplements like curcumin and omega 3. And that's what I've been taking. So it's been like a month or something of doing that. And the good thing was that after I had the drug reaction, like my doctor, my rheumatologist over there told me, like, I don't need any other medicine except for that Enbrel right now because like I'm not complaining of pain. So I don't know if it's the diet or if it's the diet or it's the Ayurvedic medicine they had given me. But yes, there's one doctor. I haven't talked to him though about it.
Okay. So like, okay, so you first thing you have juice, then what do you have throughout the day? And what is your activity? So you sit like from morning 8 to 5, you're like continuously sitting?
I'm like walking around and like getting food or just, like doing little things, but they are not like, I'm not actively doing anything else. Either working or I have a sit stand desk, so I sometimes stand and work. Sometimes I just take a break when I'm eating. So earlier, like in the morning, I start with juice and then I go to either like soaked nuts or I have fruits. And I wait till I'm like really hungry, and I eat like I eat to my fruits based on how much I feel like eating fruits at that time, and how much my stomach is full. And then if I am still hungry, then I'll have like oats upma, or like, oats with some veggies or something made, or I'll have some rice, and like rice and dal or something, with some sabji. That's what I'll do. And then evening also I'll do the same thing, but like my portion size has reduced to from what it used to be earlier before rheumatoid. Um, and then I think, yeah, and I think like in the middle also I try to give a little bit of gap. Like I heard that fruits can get digested in 1 hour, soaked nuts can get digested in 3 hours. So to get the maximum value of these things to heal your body, you should let that amount of time, wait for that amount of time, and then eat something new
So first,
for
I'd
it to be
like to know what is
digested.
your weight and height.
So my height is 5'1", and my weight used to be 57 kilos before rheumatoid arthritis. And
Oh,
when I started doing this in the summer, like in the May, June time, April, May, June, that time my weight reduced to like 50 kgs. And that time my doctor and my nutritionist said that you can't let this happen, because if you're not deliberately trying to lose weight, that means you're losing nutrition. And my hemoglobin had gone down, and some other nutrition things had gone down. Calcium and all of that had also gone down. So then when this happened, I then started, like, my parents visited me and they got really worried. So they made all the good Indian food for me at home. So my weight came back to 53, and I was eating everything like parathas and, like every other like normal Indian food at home. But when they left and in September the pain came back, I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to just eating fruits, veggies, and all
okay.
that kind of stuff. So this time I'm trying to deliberately eat a little bit more. But right now my weight is like it fluctuates between 49 and 51, but it's, so we can say, average 50.
So your symptoms has reduced, right? Because of Satvic diet?
Yeah, my symptoms have reduced because, like, I had the pain coming back in September, but now they are
Okay.
not. Like, I don't have pain in the morning. I have like zero point 0.5 on 10, you
Okay.
can say, stiffness in my fingers in the morning, but the pain is not there as such.
Okay. So like since how long you have been following this Satvic diet?
Um, so like about like I had followed it for in May or something, but not very well. It was very new to me, and I was really confused. Like Kansham was also saying, it was confusing what to eat, what not to eat. But in September, you can say, or like October onwards, I've been following it.
Mm-hmm. So it has been like 2 to 3 months, I guess.
Yeah.
So when so Ghanshyamji was following this for many years, because
Hmm.
of which he was feeling little bit lethargic and his weight also reduced drastically. So for you it has been just few months. So everything is in control. So whenever you so you said that when you started eating paratha, the pain came back, right?
I mean, I don't know, because they had left in like last week of August, they left for India. And my pain came back like last week of September. So I don't know if it was related to that or not.
Okay. So
And whether in September the weather changes like suddenly in over there.
maybe
So
you started missing your parents as well.
I don't know. They say there is a lot of things. So right now I'm actually on medical leave. I've come from there, especially to take some Ayurveda treatment. So I don't know what, and I just learned about the Prakriti thing, so I might ask them. But it was getting very tough. So my company also told me that, why don't you take a medical leave and go spend time with your family in India?
Oh, that's great. So utilize this time wisely, do increase your level of activity if possible, and you can increase little bit food also, and get in touch with an offline doctor who can examine your examine you physically, and also is like reputed doctor, good doctor. You can check his reputation, certifications, and all these things, and the what is his credibility in the market,
You mean
and then you
Ayurvedic
choose
doctor?
uh I'm so no, so my doctors are like they're offline and they are not available online to serve people. So their only mode of helping people is offline, and it is in Mumbai.
You mean Ayurvedic doctor?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see? Okay.
yeah, Ayurvedic doctor.
Okay.
Naturopathy who are using alternative form of treatment. Yes, you may have to
Right.
continue allopathy as well along with that. So don't stop completely your allopathic treatment, then it will increase the symptoms drastically. So,
Okay.
you can also watch my YouTube video on allopathic medicines that I have posted earlier. Have you seen that video?
No, I was thinking of, no, I haven't seen that one because I was thinking like, what is like, are you on any medicines anymore? Or like, what should we
So
think
you
can
can check
happen with
that
this?
you can check that video. In that video, I have
Hmm.
given complete detail. Okay,
Okay.
so half knowledge is always very dangerous.
Yeah.
So you go to that video, find that video on YouTube, allopathic medicines, Satvic code, Seema Umashankar. Then you will definitely find that video. And what can be the consequences of immediately stopping? People today are very scared of the side effects of medicines. But in case of
Yeah.
rheumatoid arthritis, the side effect of not taking medicines is even more. There is
Yeah.
sudden rise in symptoms, the flare-ups and the deformity which can happen in just few weeks of time. So we have to be
Oh.
so careful. Yes, we have to be so careful with this. And after all the damage is done, people realize their mistake and then they again start the medicines. So that's why I have made people aware through that YouTube channel to take proper measures and take medicines accordingly, and don't self-medicate, or don't. So you have to visit your rheumatologist every 2 to 3 months, and whatever time he suggests, like if he's telling come back, if your symptoms are very low in control, he may tell to come back in 6 months for just regular check. So this
Mm-hmm.
naturopathic Satvic treatment, lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, sleeping on time, waking up on time, it is like alternative form of treatment.
Yeah.
So you should never stop the main form of treatment.
Okay, my mother also has rheumatoid arthritis. She was diagnosed at 67 and I was diagnosed at 33. And I
Okay.
think we both had some psychological stress going on at the time when we were diagnosed.
Yes, exactly. Actually, this is the point I wanted to cover in this session, but we understood all the your stories and it was like a sharing session. So today many people are holding grudges, guilt feeling, different types of feelings are there. So there are high vibration feelings which are like high frequency, like love, peace, happiness, joy, and there are some low frequencies like guilt, missing people, or some negative feelings attached to some people or some past trauma. So not able to let go easily things. So situations are never perfect. No one's life is never perfect. But inside mind, being always perfect is possible. Okay, and that even I am not 100% perfect yet. But yes, through meditation, by learning. And one more technique that I would like to share is Ho'oponopono. Are you aware of this technique, Ho'oponopono?
No,
Tina ji? Or anyone in the
no,
comment?
I,
So it is
no.
like in that they share there are these 4 lines. Okay, they ask you to repeat it like a mantra and by remembering something. Okay, so the 4 lines is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So all these are high vibrations. So if you think that you have any negative feelings attached to any past memory related to some person, like if it is your mother and you have like your relation is not very good, then you can repeat this 4 lines with her in mind. Okay. So I'm sorry that I did not recognize how much did you do for me. I'm sorry that I failed to appreciate you for all the sacrifices you made for me. Then please forgive me for not appreciating so many times. Please forgive me for not expressing my love to you. Okay. Then thank you. Thank you for taking care of me for so many years. Thank you, mom, for giving me birth. Thank you, mom, for being there for me whenever I needed you. Thank you, mom, for being my close friend. Okay. Then you can end it with I know, mom, that I did not express my love, but now I would like to say that I love you a lot. Okay. So
That's very nice.
yeah, so
Thanks for sharing.
what we did just now is like just 2 minutes. Okay, we channelized our thoughts, we channelized our energies, and we created high vibration frequencies in our body. So every cell is vibrating with those words. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and love you. And when we repeat it in a mantra, in a loop, with different people or different situation, maybe we can tell this 4 lines to our past. Okay, I'm sorry, all my past, that I was criticizing my past. I did not like my past. Okay. Everything, situations, people, everything. Please forgive me for criticizing. I know there is something good in every situation that I faced in my past. Then thank you for my past. For me, it will be thank you that I got this disease, RA. It it made me an even better person. It helped me to connect with many people who are just like me. Okay. Then thank you. Thank you for my past. Everything that happened in past, every good memory, every bad memory, everything that I collect is my experience, my learning to make me a better person. And past, I love you, my past. Everything in past, whatever happened, I accept it gracefully and I love it. Okay. So this helps. This, just by doing this exercise of Ho'oponopono, you can even Google about this. You feel like oxygen levels have increased in body. Is any of you feeling? Let me know in the comment box. You feel good. You feel like a little bit relaxed, and when you're relaxed, your intake of oxygen improves. It is Ho'oponopono. I will try Ho'opono, like that. Ho'opono, like that. So Dharaji is telling,
Okay.
feeling grateful. Yes, yes.
I just wrote it.
Ina ji has wrote it in the comment box. So there are many different techniques. This is just one of the techniques. So I'm learning this technique so that I can teach this technique to many people on YouTube. So what do you think? Would it be beneficial to learn about how you can create positive thoughts in mind instead of just focusing on problem, like how to cure RA, what should be the diet? Why can't we focus on solution? Okay. So through online medium, I found that this would be the best thing that I can help my audience with. So what do all of you think about this?
Yeah, I really like the idea.
Yeah.
I
So
think I think positive attitude, that is something I'm also trying to do about everything, and
yeah,
keep stress away, because things are not in your control and you are just unnecessarily deteriorating your body and you're not gaining anything from it. You're just suffering, and then all your family members also suffering because of that. So it's very unnecessary, and like it's just harmful. It brings no good.
yeah,
So we should try to keep it out.
yeah. So, today our diet may not be completely in our control. Our lifestyle may not be completely in our control. But what is in our control is thoughts. Our thoughts is 100% in our control, no matter what is our situation going outside. Okay, no matter what, because hurt feeling, we create feelings in our mind. We are the creators. We are the child of God. Okay, so God is creator. So similarly, we are also creator. We can create thoughts, feelings, attitudes, vibrations, actions, everything. We create every single moment. So what is impacting our life every single moment? Why not put entire attention on that. And when we put attention on increasing a vibration, we start being on high frequency. And when we be on high frequency, we attract similar situation in life, and that goes in loop. And similarly, we grow in all aspects of our life: health, relationship, money, career, finance, all aspects. Okay, so yes, this is how I would like to go ahead. Like in future workshop, I will be doing more of healing your mind and learning all these techniques together. So I would request all of you to join my uh, webinars in futures and keep attending this community workshop. I'm sure that all of you would have enjoyed this workshop together. So Tina ji,
Seema,
do
I
you
have
have
one
any other
question.
question?
Yeah, I wanted to know, like you mentioned offline mentor. What is an offline mentor? Like I know offline meaning like try to find someone, in your area and something, but what is a mentor in this aspect? How do we find and what are we looking for?
So you can talk to someone. You can find naturopathist in Google. Like currently, which area you're staying in?
Okay. Seattle, US.
So you can try to Google like Ayurvedic specialist in Seattle. Okay, first thing is you can
Okay.
do that, and then you can also while you are socializing, you can ask your friends, colleagues, like, are you aware of any Ayurvedic doctor? Like in India, it is very easy. I am not sure about how it's in US. So in India, you easily find Ayurvedic doctors in every locality. There are shops, some Ayurvedic
Mm-hmm.
local doctors are available.
Okay.
They may not be like highly certified, but they have been doing
Mhm.
since generation. Like one of my doctor, he was not that much theory wise educated, but his lineage was into Ayurveda. Like his father was in Ayurveda, his grandfather was in Ayurveda. So he has like lot of practical knowledge. So that I
Yeah.
found in my locality itself, like next gully.
We've actually come to Kottakkal right now, which
Okay,
has the Aryaveda in Kerala.
in Kerala,
Uh,
right?
yeah. So we
Yeah, even
heard a
that
lot
is good.
about it.
Yeah, you can find someone over there and maintain touch in through online mode. Like at least first time he should see you and
Yeah.
understand you and examine you physically. Later on, you can
Mm,
continue your conversation on phone or offline as well. If you
okay.
can
I
get
see.
their support,
Okay.
you can do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I hope that
Thank you,
answered all your questions.
Seema. Thank you. That was very helpful. Do you have like an email? If we have a question, we can email to you or something. Is that possible?
Currently, I'm not able to reply to queries on emails because it is very difficult to completely explain through emails or chats.
Yeah.
So I
Agreed.
find this workshops better because just
Mm.
by interacting our interaction of 15 to 20 minutes, many people are getting benefit at the same time. So you can, whenever I'm
That
conducting
makes
workshop
sense.
again, you can again join the session and we can interact in the session itself.
Okay, thank you, Seema. I know someone also posted on the chat that they wanted to speak. I don't know if we'll have time,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I just wanted to acknowledge that other people have also
Oh
messaged.
yes, sure. We can
That's it.
just have general conversation, but exact related to problem, I may not be able to explain. So you can stay in touch with me on chats also. So okay, thank you so much, Tina ji.
Thank you. Thank you to you and everyone on this community. Thanks for creating the community and sharing the knowledge. We cannot be grateful enough. Really, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes, you're really nice interacting with you, Tina ji. So you all can unmute and tell bye to everyone. We will be ending this session. So you all can unmute if possible, and we all can just tell bye to everyone. Is it possible? Okay. So it's not happening. No problem. So see you in the next session. And whenever I'll be conducting next session, I'll be updating in the group or you will receive an email. Okay, then. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.